Yeah, guys, sorry. Here we go again. This is probably the last time I'm going to do hook it back up. So, maybe I will get to edit tonight. That's not it. Come on. All right, Brian Chambers. Good to see you. George Watts. I'm going to have to go back in and kill the other one and all that stuff. Sorry, guys. The weather is just awful. If it does it again, I'm out. Dave's RC. Look at everybody coming in here. I'm still trying to kill the other one. Mitchell Farley, what's up? Hey, Mitchell Farley, I might have a Creighton 4S for you. If you're into it. I've got chassis on the way so I can rebuild one. I'll have an extra. I don't need more than one. Sorry, guys. I know we're here. We're in the room. What? I'm not trying to watch that right now. Yeah, big storms around here, guys. Has YouTube been doing this all day long? Man, everything is super slow. I gotta get another computer, guys. Because I could make it a little bit easier on myself. Yeah, big storms around here. YouTube studio. Guys, so many of you have joined the channel. So cool. Thanks for that. If I can, I'll read off captains' names later if I can find it. It's a complete mess right now. 200 driver in the house. Three lives in one day. Yeah. Dave's RC. I don't do that. Will I be at Jet Jam? I can't decide yet. I love Forest Creighton. I have one. But I like my 6S one more, but I'm keeping a 4S one. I just, let's see. I don't need more than one. Colin, what's going on? Let's see. I got to make this bigger to do it. Let's see. Videos. I like to make sure the descriptions are right. It's pretty important, actually, that I have only one live, and that's what I want to do. So I'm going to kill the other one after I fix the description. So bear with me, guys. I can't see the chat for a minute. Everything's super slow over here on my end right now. So yeah, you know what? Everything's going to be lost in the streams. There's like 3 of them. You'll just have to watch the videos on the MiG-29 when they come out to get a really good, tangible picture of what I was talking about in these streams this time. MiG 29.3 debrief. We're calling it. Let's see. Back to channel videos. Yeah, I think it'd be cool if I knew how to work the technology a little better, where I could show you guys what I'm doing when I edit videos and how I click around and set this stuff up, that kind of thing. So I'm going to end the stream that you guys just left. I mean, it shouldn't be YouTube messing with me. Let's see, end. Oops. David C., see you next time, buddy. See you next Saturday. I'm missing a lot of chat, guys. I'll be right back. But the video won't play. Yeah, let me end this one. Okay. So weird. Yeah, end it. Cool. All right. Nuts. All right, are we back? We're okay. 45 guys, what's up? I mean, why would you stay if you keep getting kicked out? Fun flying RC. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, man, our buddies are hitting 1,000 subs all around us, guys. It's cool. Let's see, what have I missed? Hey, Brian Chambers, welcome to the crew. Welcome to the crew. I might have some new captains, but for now, let me give a shout out to the captains. I might have some new ones that I don't know of, but this is it. Dave's RC, Mitchell Farley, Victor Shamulus, Mike Keller, Dave Kowishki, Mickey BRC, George Watts, Mike SSI, Thomas Milano, Mike Kennedy, Spencer Keith, Dennis Farley. Thank you, captains. Thank you, crew and co-pilots as well. It's just really cool. It's so much better than Patreon because it's right here. I'll have to take a look at the list and see if there's some new captains and stuff so I can get you a shout next time. There's some perks that come along with being a member. You get some content early and also some content that I don't release publicly above and beyond what everybody gets normally. So never to take away from what you are used to here on the channel, but to add incentives, you know. I've decided to go for this memberships thing since YouTube offered it to me, and I was doing Patreon anyway. But this just is right here on the platform, which is really my main driver. YouTube is why you guys know me, and so it makes sense that I really keep everything over here that I can. So thank you so much, everybody who's joined the channel. Thank you, everybody who super chats, and thank you, everybody who spends the time to make the couple extra clicks to help drive traffic through Pilot Ryan Enterprises. So appreciate you guys. Man, I'm hoping I got to rip out carpet out of the sunroom. Tomorrow I ordered some new flooring. I got some honeydews coming up. But, you know, I need to buy some batteries for the camera because, like I said earlier, we're going out now and the sessions are longer. You know, when it was wintertime, never ran out of battery, never ran out of memory. Now I'm all the time running out of battery. What's cool though is when Bobby's with me, he's got a trailer and I can just plug in, but I have to bring, of course, the charger. I'm actually looking forward to trying to do a balsa bird in the future. I want to do some of that seagull stuff that used to be VQ. I think it's Legend Models or Legend Hobby has. I'd like to do some of that. I would. So, you know what? I hope we don't get cut off, but if we do, that's going to be it. I'm going to try to make it to 11 o'clock and maybe start looking at footage already. I definitely don't know how I'm going to attack all the stuff I got from the day because it's going to be kind of nuts. Oh, dude, Jeff Jackson, Canon XA50. I mean, it's just a dynamite machine. I did a lot of research before I bought that, and being a videographer, it just made sense to use a video camcorder rather than a DSLR. I just don't need to do pictures really anymore. Mr. Drone, hello from Orlando. Christopher Morgan, I don't know what we're talking about, but it's cool. Eddie K got a 90D this week. Nice. Yeah, the XA50 is killer. I got a Deity D3 microphone on it with the dead cat. Bundle at, it's probably on my Amazon store. I got it, the bundle was, it also came with the dead cat, which is like a $25 item if you don't get it, you know, in a bundle. So knowing that we're outside in the wind and stuff. What I really like about the D3 is I can charge it up. It's got a battery internal. You don't have to take it out and mess with it. You can charge it up. You have low pass, high pass. You've got a volume, like a gain control on the microphone. Of course, you can mess with it in the camera too. But it's right there on the microphone, which is really cool. And it's got a processor inside the D3 that allows it to work with cell phones, all kinds of different cameras. Now, the equivalent, same $200 Rode microphone doesn't have all that ease of use and versatility. So, yeah, Rode's a good mic, but the D3 is right there with it, and I like the extra functionality of this one. I could use it with whatever camera I wanted. Nice. Yeah, guys, when it's not RC, go to the Amazon store. PilotRyanMedia.com, man, for all your other stuff. Fog City RC, how are you? How did some of you guys that are new to the channel here, you're not that new because I've given you a wrench already. Maybe it's just been a while since you've been here. Sometimes it's that you've changed your name. Lee Davidson's had his Dynan P51 out again. Fun but slow, he says. Fun Flying RC starting to make some content. Awesome. There's a lot of guys that are doing YouTube and have done really well. Ryan, before you check out the latest video I sent you. Right on. Did you post them RC Pilots Lounge? Yeah, the Tiger Cat wants to come out with me too. Me and Bobby want to get a place where we can have all the planes and then just pick what we... I don't want to have to put them in a car anymore. I mean, I'm all in. It's obvious. I've been doing this for 10 years or something. I mean, I'm all in. Let's just get a darn place with a runway. I don't... When it's not... Honestly, I love being at events and there's a bunch of people and getting to talk to them. But when I'm trying to make videos, I don't really want the bother. So I want a place where we can have all the stuff. That way if you need to fix one, you can. It's right there. It'd just be great. You could go live. I mean, man, alive. That's what I want. Got to figure out property. Steve Gubala, what's up? Bobby K says the stream keeps dropping out where he's at. I'm going to look at Messenger real quick. Gonna post on Monday, Fun Flying RC says. Yeah, man, post up your video on the Pilots Lounge on Facebook. See if anybody come over and watch it and stuff. David C. says he's back. Messenger, let's see. Wow, that looks so good, dude. This Carmen Ghia drift car, I'm going to be scared to drive it. It looks so stinking good. Holy moly, Dave. This is going to be a good collab. It's just going to be a good collab. Man, how can I not do another one with you? I mean, you put your foot in that Carmen Ghia. It just looks cool. David Miller, we flew it. We flew it all day in 20 to 25 mile an hour crosswinds. And it's still in one piece. No gyro. Great jet. Great jet. Scooter 91, thanks, man. How'd it go? Just got in from flying the night timber. I got to get... That's another thing. I got to get that out in front of the night camera as well. Let's see. Yeah, Dave totally knocked it out of the park. Hey, Ryan, did you watch the Skywolf video? Is that a helicopter? I didn't. Man, I really... I don't see a lot of videos, to be honest with you. I'm always making them. I'm like, legit. If I put out content every day, that means I'm editing every night. Even though I don't film the stuff every day, when we do film, we film all day, and then I'm able to use. So the flights from today and the stupid wind, you guys are gonna see a week's worth of videos basically that I'm gonna be griping about the weather. I mean, not griping, but definitely calling it to your attention. So yeah, David Miller, we flew it. It's amazing. Amazing. David C's back. Yeah, all the decals and chrome accents installed. So RC Air Marshal posted some pictures on the RC Pilots Lounge Facebook group of this Carmen Ghia we're working on. And it's just awesome. Oh, 60cc plane. No, I didn't see it. I didn't see it. Daryl Dixon. Good night from South Georgia. See you next time. Yeah, thanks for coming by. You want a wrench? Thanks for coming by. Where'd he go? Thanks for coming by. Subscribe, tap the bell, all the good stuff. I expect to see you guys making comments in the regular videos. Turn on those notifications, guys. Let's grow this channel. This channel ought to be nuts. Took a 5-year break, but it ought to be nuts. David Miller, the power is great. It's smaller than the SU-30, but it's the same scale, twin 64 millimeter, nice and light. It's got the punch, man. Oh, man. I have flown a World War I plane, the SE-5A from Park Zone, and some Dynam Albatrosses, some things like that. I have flown. Thanks, David C. Yeah, I'm ready to see you guys. You guys with wings are gonna get propellers pretty soon, I think. Christopher Morgan, I've registered for Jet Jam. If you want to go with me, I will have some jets for you to fly too. That's awesome. I gotta make sure I register all the way. I told them just to count me in, but I need to go through the hoops, I guess. You make them, I watch them, says Wayne. Yeah, man. Shalosky does boat, subs, cars, planes, drones. If anything, it's got a controller. He's doing it. It's on my list then. Don't tell my wife. Yeah, David Miller, I won't tell. Links in the description, Holmes. Oh, Jeff. Dude, the Tiger Cat's amazing. Both Tiger Cats are amazing. I think the FMS one, though, geez. Just size, you know. Jet Jam is down in southern Indiana, and it's coming up soon. It's like the second weekend of June. Oh, Paul McNeil's first car was a 64 Canary Yellow Carmen Ghia. I kind of want to do another Carmen Ghia, but like T6 yellow. Lon's counting the days for Jet Jam. I love Jet Jam, but I want to do one where prop and jets are cool to go. The Jet Jam show is amazing, but think about how short the jet flights are. It's a big deal when you're up there with a bunch of people because it's got to be highly organized. Too far for you at the moment. June 11th through 14th. Is that what it is? Let me try to figure out this calendar deal. Yeah, George is right. That's what it is. 11th through the 14th. See, if I go to Jet Jam, I'm going to have to leave Saturday early. Instead of do the show from there, I'm going to have to leave Saturday and get back home. I need to be here for Sunday. So, Sandro's 54, no worries. Keep coming around. You'll figure it out. What's my interest in full-scale aviation? Full-scale aviation is how I got started. I grew up in the backseat of a T6, you know. Grew up around it and really didn't think about it too much until I became an older guy, 30-something. And then I just went nuts. Found these RCs and just went nuts. Started working in the business as soon as I could. I was probably only a year and a half in. Started working for a magazine. And then quickly got into videography. And then got picked up and worked for a company for 5 years doing videos. Crazy. And now I'm going for world domination. Trying to do this full time up in here. But being happy if it never happens too. Because it's a good deal. It's a good deal. Yeah, 100 people are going to be able to go to Jet Jam. So I'm wondering who's getting in. And I wonder what sponsors are going to be there this time. You think folks are holding back because of what's been going on? Or you think the sponsors are going to be coming? Was that my video, F900, where you saw Rob Lynch flying that E-Bandit? I know I did a video with Rob Lynch and Dave Kowalski flying that thing, which was cool. Nice. Arctic RC, see you later. Take care. Fun flying RC. Good thing you're old enough to be in the chat, dude, or you'd be getting kicked out, Holmes. Ryan, do you have a pilot's license? No, I don't. But I started taking lessons, and then I found models. Ha. Dana's RC is asking about the Cox 49 like Volkswagens. I kind of think it's 100 pilots, George, but I don't know. Yeah, also if the sponsors don't think there's going to be a big turnout. Yeah, Bobby and Adam, that was I was so glad I had the camera on that midair collision, because that was just crazy. Dennis Farley's triggered. He says he's not coming to Jet Jam because they're prejudiced against props. It's institutional that they're not into props. Shadow Op, see you later. Thanks for coming by. Thanks, Jay Burke. Nice. Yeah, so I grew up in the backseat of a T6. Grandparents raised me. Grandfather flew for a living as well. Corporate pilot. Flew the first twin-engine turboprop available to private owners. It was a Cheyenne 4 is what they called it at the time. Yeah, and then so, yeah, we did the air shows for fun, and he flew for a living, commercially. Or what I would call corporate for guys that own stuff, right? So the Ball Brother family in Muncie, Jim Davis, the Garfield guy owned some supermarkets, and then a guy that had property all over the country, actually the world. The MiG-29 flew awesome, David C. I cannot wait to get through the videos. Even though it was like 20 to 25 mile an hour winds, the thing was still dialed in without a gyro. I loved my setup, and I can't wait to deep state. I can't wait to fly it again on a calmer day. So yeah, we had a PT-19 and a T6. They're still in the hangars in Muncie, actually. Ha. Nice, F900. Farmer Man's back. Thrustism. Epic, yeah, man. T-33 versus F-86, that was crazy. Yeah, I don't know, man. On the FAA deal, I kind of thought last time they sent an email, I was kind of happy that it seemed to be geared towards commercial, rather than recreational hobbyist. Hopefully they start to use that kind of terminology Yeah, I did not fly it off grass. The thing is, if I fly it off grass, if I don't really think it's a grass bird. Arrows RC, see you later. Dan, talk to you soon. Yeah, man. Sounds good. I want to get Bobby one of these MiGs. Oh, the roll rate was cool. I had them dialed in. I told you guys what the rates were, and I'll tell you in the video. You could definitely, if you want a faster roll, you could make it happen, but I was happy with it. I really was. So Arrows is out of here, guys. You want to check out that MiG-29. The link's in the description. Stay tuned because I've got a lot of videos. I don't know if I'm going to do these I feel like the whole day was a shakedown. So there may be like a part 1 and part 2 of the videos today. And then, of course, I have the assembly that I need to finish the editing on. That's always harder to do than the flight videos. But today was such a mess. It's going to be a big deal as well. It's the way the front nose gear works is kind of the hard thing about grass. So you're going to suffer in the angle of attack situation. I mean, really, really good grass, maybe. Lighter batteries, maybe. You're going to need plenty of elevator and some flaps in to get off of grass. If I fly these things off of grass that are not really going to do well off of grass, I'm given false hope. Is what I feel like. So I don't usually fly stuff off of grass if I don't think it should be off of grass. So when you see a grass field video, it's because I think it's a one that can do it. Or you know, because I could just get everything off of grass because you guys want to see it. But I don't think it's fair because seeing it makes a lot of people think it's doable. And maybe it's not. Or shouldn't be. For now on the MiG-29, yeah, this is probably the colors you're going to see on it for the first couple batches. I think if you contact Arrows, he might have more solid information on that in the future. The paint scheme is very intricate on this MiG-29, so I'm not sure it will stay forever. It may go more military in the future, but you would really have to ask Dan at Hobby Zone, Arrows RC. Oh, man. I mean, really, really good grass. Good grass. I'd say sure. If this thing already takes a while to rotate, grass is going to be worse, you know? It's one of those, if it's one of those planes that hops off before you're ready for it to, grass will be, you know, better. Huh. Yeah, camo would be sick. Yeah, John Graham, that's ridiculous. I saw that. Turf? Yeah, it shouldn't be a problem. Turf shouldn't be a problem. Man, we got 100 folks in here on the third one. Can you believe it? Caught him because he posted on Facebook. And then I've seen videos or some kind of commentary or post where they were saying it was fake, too. I mean, I hope it's fake. Jeez Louise. That's super irresponsible. Randolph, how do I compare Motion's Su-35 with the 30 and the MiG-29? Man, Captain Mike was the one who was always flying that SU from Motion. I mean, it was a cool plane to watch, and the thrust vectoring is neat, but because it's EPS, it's like pre-alpha designs. I never really was into it. It's a big bird. It's going to fly lighter, I think, than the Su-30. It's just because it's the different foam, but I also don't think it's as tough as the Su-30 and the MiG-29. So, I don't know. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm leaning towards the new tech usually always. So like MiG-29, Su-30, I've got them both. I don't have the other one, and it's not on my list. So that should say a bunch, I suppose. Dennis Farley. You and Keith Richards, come back later. You didn't miss anything, John T, I promise. For real, it's like Velcro. Yeah, completely irresponsible putting up a drone by real aircraft. I'm thinking about wrapping it up in like 5 or 10 minutes. So any last minute stuff, guys, let me know. Put out a lot of videos this week. Check them out. Go back to the channel, surf around, check out the videos, watch the next ones, those kinds of things. Definitely help out the channel. You know what I mean? There's so many things you guys do right. I really appreciate every one of you who... I don't know who you are. Sometimes I do because you say so, and I'm glad. But when you click through the links, that's awesome. When you watch the videos, when you thumbs it up, when you subscribe, all those things are helpful to YouTube channels. And it's the driver here. It keeps this thing going. And because YouTube works, because you guys watch the videos and want to come by and hang out in the chat, is why these companies want to work with us. So they want you. It ain't about me. They want y'all to see this stuff. And this is how they do it. They send it over here. Family's all to bed. They're gone. Oh, Victor, I can't wait. 2 hours later. No. Is that new Bronco in stock? Dennis Farley building the pits from Dynam. Nice. Oh, thanks, Brooklyn Born. Thanks, Wild Bill. Sweet, Michael Bear. Thanks. Oh, man. Yeah, go watch the mid-air video. It's cool. I'm telling you, I put up stuff all week. You got an airfield P-40? Man. Is it an old FMS one? If it's an old FMS one, I would be trying to see if the new FMS P-40B retracts might fit. Air Marshal shilling for himself. Check him out. Got to get the shameless plug in. Would appreciate you guys subscribing. Chris L, you're welcome. I love RC. You guys can really help me out by checking out those truck videos, even if you're not into them. David C., how do you compare the MiG-29 to the F-18? Man, similar in a way in what it takes to take them off. It's kind of similar. I feel like the MiG-29 doesn't feel so heavy, though. It feels... I like the way the MiG-29 feels, man. And the F-18 had AS-3X. I didn't have anything in this MiG-29. So I can only imagine once it has stabilization, it's going to be even better. Okay, Jermaine. John T says they fit. Fun Flying RC? Yeah, thanks for looking forward to the shakedowns. They're going to be crazy. Bobby, no, you got Taco Bell. If I had more time, I'd have stayed out at the field because they brought stuff for cooking out. Yeah, Dana. I want more so I can do this more. The F-18, I'm thinking that we're talking about is the 80mm E-flite one. Yeah, Wild Bill, I haven't done a lot of truck stuff yet. And it's not another channel because it doesn't make sense to start another channel for me from scratch. So right now, there's a playlist that's got like just 2 or 3 truck videos on it. But I've been filming a lot. I have a lot of truck stuff that I need to get through and put out. And you're going to really watch a guy kind of go from zero to hero, if I don't say so myself, on these trucks, because I've figured out how to fly them, how to flip them, how to buy them, and offer great value to anybody who's interested in them. Just like I have with the airplanes, I kind of know how to steer somebody to where they want to go once I ask a few questions. So I've learned enough about the trucks that I can be of service to someone who might be interested in them. So there's a lot more surface stuff to come, but I need to get through it. And the airplane stuff, when I'm working with I'm buying all the trucks, but the plane stuff is usually sent to me from a company that wants us to expose it and shine a light on it for the world. So that's what's up. John T. Yeah, so John T's a good authority on the subject, Jermaine. If it, in fact, is an FMS P40, but just branded as Airfield, the new FMS P40 retract should fit in there, it sounds like. And you can find John T on Facebook, too. Please give Christopher Morgan a wrench, says George Watts. Where is he? Okay. How old is he? How to order spare parts and multiples. Trucks are fun because you can fly them. I didn't know what they could do until I knew what they could do. It's not just driving trucks. Like for me, I'm jumping I'm jumping them, crazy jumping them. So they're flying, and you land them. It's amazing what they can take. I mean, it's just fun to bash them around. The reason why I like trucks is because I don't have to go somewhere else to do it. I can do it. So like airplanes is my love. Always going to be number one for me. I'm lucky to get to do it on Saturday, and it's always windy. It's always stinking windy when I get a chance to finally go do the flying. But I have to pack up and drive and go do it. And it's awesome. It's cool. I've done it forever, and I'll continue to do it. I'd like to have a property do it, but the trucks, man, I can do them anywhere. Front yard, walk across the street, by the pool, whatever, a dirt hill, and just rip it to shreds. I don't smoke. I don't, carry on. I don't have any other habits. I drink coffee a lot, and I like Triscuits. So, man, I'm having a good time with the trucks in between my 16. Okay, cool. I'm having a good time with the trucks. And I'm trying to grow my channel, which I enjoy super much. So I'm working hard on the trucks to also build and earn trust. And then hopefully the surface guys will want to work with this channel as well, because it's great getting product. Where can I send you some pics to show you my tracks as Slash? I got an in-runner off an EDF jet power with. Holy smokes. Ernesto Guerra. The Pilot Ryan on Instagram, or RC Pilots Lounge, or Ryan Ramsey on Facebook. You can hit me in Messenger. Yeah. Let's see. So where's our guy who wants a wrench, George? He's 16. There he is. All right. As long as you don't drop any crazy links. There you go. You're a moderator. First big responsibility. 16-year-old moderator to Pilot Ryan's channel. You can put it on a resume. Matthew Shilosky, was the Allison P51 engine a radial? No, it was an inline engine as well. Are you talking about the Pilots Lounge group? Because that's one of the questions. Listen, so many people get it wrong. As long as I know you're there for airplanes, I don't care if you get it wrong. But when somebody doesn't even answer the questions and doesn't have any groups and commons, like, I don't let them in. Thanks, Mike Bird. That's nice of you. Yeah, I don't know any P51s that had radials. Now, the P40, the P36, had a radial. Coffee and Cheez-Its. Let me try to accept Homeboy right now. Let's see. Friend request. Got you. As long as it's nothing crazy, man. It's cool. Let's see. Jermaine sent some photos. I'm going to try to... you know, I don't do the cell phone at dinner because I'm supposed to be present. So I'm going to try to be present also. Yep, had an Allison at first. And they were not the best. P47 was air-cooled. It's a radial. Dennis Farley. Dana's RC. That's a great question, and thank you. If I drive the traffic, it doesn't matter what you buy at Horizon Hobby. If you click through me to get there, it all counts towards what they want to know from influencers is how much traffic you drive and what do people do when they get there. It is... I've sold a bunch of trucks. You know, I'm selling all kinds of stuff. And it's cool. It's great. So yeah, you batteries, lanyards, t-shirts, whatever you want. You click through Pilot Ryan, go to Horizon, and go shopping. I mean, it's great. Let's see, what am I doing? I'm trying to get to the Facebook group. Let's see. Doing a bunch of stuff at once. P47 had the Pratt & Whitney R2800, same as the Hellcat and Corsair. Yes. Yes. And the Wildcat had something different. Some of the big birds. I mean, the Pratt & Whitney, that engine was used for like everything. No, I don't sell watches. But if you go to the Amazon store, I'm sure you can find one. Let's see. Where's the group? I'm trying to get to these member requests right now, actually. Brian Chambers, you just now trying to get in the pilot's lounge? Where you been, Holmes? I think people get kicked out of stuff that they've joined. I see a lot of names resubscribe to the channel too that I thought would have been already, you know, subscribers. So I just don't get it. Nice. I'll look at the messages in a little while, guys. Yeah, whenever you get close to like 1,000 marks and probably 500 marks, they'll look at your subs and get rid of. See, multiple accounts. It's not. It's if I had 4 accounts and Dave needs 4 subs, it's not good for me to go subscribe over there with 4 accounts because I'm only gonna watch from one channel generally, and there's people who try to game the system, and YouTube is pretty hip to it. So, Michael Fitzgerald, what's going on? Yeah, I don't know, man. There's a lot of guys I know go to hobby shops still. You know, I've got such relationships with so many vendors. It's hard for me to go to a hobby shop because I can do better when I don't. Mike Bird wants a wrench. All right, let's do it. It's easy to do. I'm going for 15 more minutes, and that's what I'm wanting to do. Like that Todd bot. So many fake channels want to be friends. No, I don't want to be friends. You make content that's completely different than anything I would want to watch. It is super fun to go to the physical store. But think about all the things available for us to buy. Like, no one store can usually have the real estate to shelf it all. And you should try to do local. And you should also consider your influencers online local. If a guy like me has links and stuff, and your local place doesn't have it, click. CCXRC, good to see you, man. I've shouted him out a couple times before. My buddies here in the chat that are into Surface like me will appreciate what you see at CCXRC. Lately, he's been must have the best wife ever. The dude bought a bunch of dirt and has like a Bobcat or something, making a mini monster truck course with the pods, the jumps, the everything. So if you want to see somebody just